Yo, it's Miyatu and welcome to the club. So guys, I had to retake this video. I'm so sorry. I already recorded this video, what I had to say about the whole thing, but that footage was trash. I'm dealing with a junk camera quality, and now okay, I have to retake videos now. But anyways, as you can see by the title of the video, yeah, it's November, and you know what happens in November? There is this challenge that people partake in, and some people think it's dumb to take part of this challenge, because some people say like, why? Because you shouldn't fornicate, all those stuff, bust a nut, you understand? So people think it's childish because like, why must I partake in this? Why? It's childish, whatever. But at the end of the day, well, it teaches you discipline. Some people don't have discipline in this life. Sometimes in the life you need to be disciplined. You understand? Not competitive, but disciplined. So I have like 3 ways of how I am surviving this month, and it's easy stuff. You understand? It's not that difficult how some people portray it, but yeah, here we go. So if you obviously here for the first time, please hit the subscribe button, and then yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing for me, obviously, is the most obvious thing. You pray every day. You pray to God. That is the only way you are going to overcome this month. Because when you pray, sometimes you're alone. You understand? And then when you're alone, that's when the enemy tries to get in there. Make you fall. But that's when you pray and God is with you, and you're not alone anymore. You understand? There's a battle you're not fighting alone. You see, because sometimes when they say, not sometimes, but they do say, to get rid of lust, you must run from it. You understand? So you run. You see, you run to God. You see, and if you're atheist, I don't know what to say to you. Like, maybe you can use the other 2 options as a way to survive. But yeah, that's the first one. And also, like, read your Bible. Whatever book you believe in, just read it. It gives you like that peace of mind. That I shouldn't do it just because I read this. You understand? Because it teaches you discernment and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the first bullet point. The second way I'm actually surviving this month, is get rid of that temptation, the distraction that's making you go back to it the whole time. You understand? Sometimes you see bum cheeks on like Instagram. Not you see bum cheeks there, and you be like, no, that's why let me go satisfy my other friend. Yeah, the other friend. The guy that have a mind on his own. That mind can control yours. You understand? So the best way you can fight that is by changing your algorithm. Search for football. Like anime, makeup, beauty stuff. Let the algorithm change so you don't have to see those bum cheeks. You understand? Whatever you like, you search, and it's gonna disappear the other stuff. When your little friend there feels like, my guy, it's time for me to release. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna fight that? Make sure it doesn't have that urge to make you wanna release the substance from him. You understand? So that is another way. The last way, this is gonna sound weird. This for obviously the boys, because boys, yeah, if the way you're gonna survive this month, no, not November, listen up. When you see a girl with the nice nyash, that and then you look at the face, make sure you need to use your imagination. Let your imagination make it seem like that girl has a face looking like one of the witches from Disney movies. The Disney movies, you understand? Make her look like how Nanny McPhee is before she enters the house to take care of the kids. Be a nanny. that is the type of faces you must imagine on the girl. Even though she doesn't have that face, imagine that face. It makes you, repel from that. Oh, like, no, stay back. Oh, but brother, no. Stay away from me. That is how you basically do it. Let your imagination be at your advantage. Imaginations are good and bad, you understand. Use it to your advantage and imagine that stuff. Yeah, that's the 3 ways I am surviving in. If you guys have any other pointers on how you guys are surviving, you can comment down below, because it's now day 18, I think. Day 18, they still like less than 12 days. Yeah, there's like more than 10 days left. That's a lot of days where you can fall, you understand. But if you take these 3 pointers, then you're sorted, you understand. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, the best option. But yeah, thank you for coming so far in the video. I do thank you so much. The club members, I know you are gonna be part of this club very soon. It's gonna grow. You can meet more friends here at this club. That's what I call my channel basically. But thank you for watching and God bless.